Subscribe to Nigeria's Craziest. Press the bell icon and never miss another video update.
Nigeria's Craziest does not have a view of any political parties, individuals, or religious group. This show is just for comedy purposes only. It might contain scenes with strong languages, strong satirical humor, links to a relative you might know, and references some may find offensive. If that kind of thing will offend you, because close your browser now and get out of here. Get out of here, man! Shit, I'm saying! Because that's what we do! Comedians are absolutely insane. That means evil.
Hello guys, welcome to this episode. We don't want to talk too much. We just need you to listen to this. Listen and draw your own conclusions. We don't want to put our own opinion in it. We don't want to talk.
Yes, you are talking too much.
Watch this video.
I want you to get yourself ready. Stop whatever it is that you are doing. Sit, because what you're going to be listening to is going to shock you. A lot of things have been happening recently, and people have been saying, oh, this is going to crack the body of Christ. This is going to do this. This is going to do that. Most people often think if anyone out there is manifesting or using the power of darkness, Lucifer, using demons, fallen angels to operate, maybe you know the difference at the end of the day. Maybe you will, but oftentimes you will not. Why? Because God created Lucifer. People call him devil, demon, whatever it is. God created these spirits, and the sin of disobedience is what has brought them to where they are right now. What else do they know? They know nothing more than the operations of the spirits. And of course, they know how to relate to human beings in a very terrible and vicious way. So if you think a demon operating in the life of someone, either as a pastor or prophet, if you think you, without any gift, any discernment in you, if you think you will quickly find out that this person is using the power of darkness, well, you are in for a long run. Unless that individual comes straight direct to you, tell you certain things to do, and because you have been involved in such practices that you have been told are satanic, demonic, occultic, evil, wicked, then maybe you'll be able to spot it. And you're only spotting this from experience, from the knowledge of what you know, not because you have the spirit of discernment in you to see a false prophet, someone walking outside the directions of God. And that is what Lucifer, devil, Satan is all about. All the manifestations and workings of the kingdom of darkness, of the demons, devil, Lucifer, fallen angels, all of their operation is what I have just said, walking outside the order of God, walking outside the instructions of God. This is very complex, very, very complex. Now I decided to bring up this foundation to what you're about to hear, because I don't want you to be like, oh, they are trying to demonize, they're trying to paint someone bad, they're trying to hang this person, oh, this person has been sent to destroy the body of Christ. Now I want you to understand the foundation of all of these things first, so you will know what I'm talking about. A woman has come forward, and a revelation, not vision, not prophecy. She said that she knows Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. That is in the south side of Nigeria. Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. Let us just say the southeast of Nigeria. Let's just put it there. This prophet came out some couple of years ago, and just like Prophet TB Joshua, senior Prophet TB Joshua, who passed away with so much controversy surrounding his ministry, Jeremiah also came forward and he presented himself as someone who used to be a member of Mountain of Fire, prayers, fasting, and one day God deposited power into him, and till date is still manifesting that gift according to what he wants us to believe. If God called him or not, I don't know. I'm throwing it all out to you to find out yourself. Now, this prophet Jeremiah, Omoto Fufeyin, according to this woman, is involved. In fact, not just involved. This woman is saying that a man called Tompolo, for those who do not know the activities in the Niger Delta region, if you look back a little bit, there used to be this Niger Delta militant warriors who had charms, who had powers to do and undo. Many of them will go under the river and stay there for days or hours without anything happening to them, without any form of oxygen, and they could do all of this because they have a superpower. They have charms to do these things. Now, Tompolo used to be a warlord and probably still is a warlord, but this cannot be done without powers. His name is Government Owezide Ekpe Mupolo, and that's where he got the nick, the alias Tompolo. And yes, his first name is Government. And also Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, his own nickname is Womo. Now, this woman alleged that Tompolo is actually the brain, is actually the man behind the scene of all of Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin's charismatic ministry, prophetic ministry. Are you shocked? Well, I want you to sit back and listen. Now, this woman said that a man lodged in Prophet Jeremiah's hotel in his church, guest house in his church, and this man had issues like he couldn't walk, he had physical challenges, and Jeremiah will not attend to you if you don't lodge. You have to pay. I don't have any problems with the lodge and payment. It is not free. Well, having lodged, Jeremiah visited this man where they are supposed to meet for prayers and all of that, and Jeremiah told the man to bring 3 million naira according to this woman. And the man is like, why should I bring 3 million naira? I thought we are here for prayers. The man is like, we left our own occultic practices and I thought salvation is free. Well, unfortunately, healing is not free. 3 million naira was demanded from this man, and Jeremiah said, this your problem will require certain sacrifices to be made, and money is needed for these sacrifices. Now, before we start rushing, for those who do not have understanding of the spiritual realm, that's why I started with the workings of the kingdom of darkness and the workings of the kingdom of light, fallen angels and angels that are not fallen, the angels of God. So I'm trying to let you see that they all came from the same source. They only corrupted themselves with sin of disobedience. They understand the procedure, they understand the pattern, they know how things work, they know how to make things, they know how to change things, they know how to make things work in the positive and in the negative. They understand all of these things. These spirits, they are very extremely, in fact, they are so intelligent. If you think as a human being, you are more intelligent, you don't know nothing. They are extremely intelligent due to the way they are being created by Yahweh, by God. Now, for Jeremiah to have requested this, there are two sides to it. First, it could be two solutions. One, if we say we should do prayers and work the prayers and deliverance and all of those, maybe it's going to take too long, and maybe it's not just going to, this man is not going to last. That's one. The second part, I can see what they did in the kingdom of darkness So the only way to turn back what they've done is to do this and to do that. Don't forget that in the kingdom of darkness, whatever they do, either they command something to the hair and attach a demon to it to do the bidding. The demon will not just do that thing. Don't think that they will just command one demon to go and walk and operate. No, demons need something too. They need something, and nothing more than working against the command of God. They want to destroy. What is that witch, that spiritualist, that person? What are you going to offer me? Or you think even witches and all of that, they just do things, whatever, harm people? No, the spirits or whatever it is that they have that walk and do the whatever it is for them, they have to sacrifice to that spirit too. They have to do the biddings of that spirit. So it could be that Jeremiah looked and said, okay, this is the solution from what I'm saying. It happens. We are talking about the spiritual realm. Okay, should we do this, or this man has the ability to bring the money? Anyway, to cut the long story short, the man said, sorry, I don't have that amount of money. This is where the woman started coming up with the type of person Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin is. Now I'm trying to separate what is and what is not. If a prophet say, bring 3 million naira, you are sick, you need solutions to your problem. Some might say, hey, it's enough, by the stripe of Jesus Christ we are healed. Pray on the person. Yes, by faith, by the stripes of Jesus we are healed. There are times you don't have nothing, you pray on yourself. There are times that people pray on you, and that is it, you get healed. There are times that 500 people will be in a gathering, all of them want healing. Prayers are done, only 2 people got healed. Why? Let us even say you are in the presence of God, because God decides who to heal and who not to heal. There are some problems that God will not heal because you are suffering from what your ancestors or your parents have done. If your mother hurt, killed, stole glory of other children, and eventually those people pray back to the sender, or those people suffered and they cried until they died, and the curse jumped on you as a child of your mother who has committed a crime, you might say, hey, but I'm not the one. This is the mystery of the spiritual realm. Until you say, no, this thing that happened, I want to get myself out of it. That is if you even know. That being said, so the shocker in all of this story that is out is this. The woman said she tried several times to record and take pictures when Tompolo and Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin go into the river where they get the power from the swamp. Don't forget that TB Joshua 2, there is this swamp connection. They say there is a swamp. I don't know how true these things are, but what I know most of the time is white garment in those days often will be around the stream, maybe around swamp. Maybe they need that swamp or the stream for whatever they do, or let's just leave that side of it. Now, Jeremiah is a friend of TB Joshua. Friend, but not a friend. I mean, he wanted to be a friend of TB Joshua. TB Joshua refused, never accepted or allowed him to be friends with him. Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, according to this woman, is a friend, partner. In fact, they said Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin is just a figure, head, that the man behind the scene is Tompolo. Now, this woman say she has tried several times, but whenever she takes the picture or video, the principality, I mean the spirit that she wants to capture in the gathering, that she can see with her naked eyes but cannot be recorded on phone or on any camera, she said that this woman will not appear no matter what you do. Only person you will see when you take that picture is Tompolo. Of course, we know that that particular part that Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin is from, by nature, is a riverine area. Now, I started adding one and one together. Back in those days, not so long ago, a young man who used to be house boy, assistant to a man called Apostle Johnson Suleiman, said that he overheard Johnson Suleiman having visited Jeremiah to discuss about prosperity in the ministry. Like, how were you able to get private jet? When did you start? We've been here. Because buying a private jet is one part. Maintaining the private jet is another part. Paying the pilot that will cruise you around is another part. And also, parking your private jet is another big part. So it's not a joke. Poor people cannot own private jet. So how could you have been able to do this? And Jeremiah said, this is not just ministry. I have another ministry. And do you know what this ministry is? It is the ministry of what we know that happens in the Niger Delta region. Kidnapping. That's it. Kidnapping. And if this is true, then the connection between Jeremiah, Omoto Fufeyin, and Tompolo is kind of making sense one way or the other. Yes, making sense. I say it again, making sense. You see, back in those days, TB Joshua was arrested and they said he had things to do with drugs. It's not like he's the one taking the drugs from one country to the other. He was like a spiritual covering, protector. He will check to see if the road is clear. He will do certain things for them so that they don't get caught. But when they were caught, they said TB Joshua is the one. And you know what happened? The Nigerian Drug Enforcement Agency, the police, army, they burst into TB Joshua's church, set ablaze, did a lot of things. And I will tell you, this is on record for those who will say, oh, it's not true. The man who said, no, I'm going to go into this your inner room, inner chamber, that TB Joshua said, don't enter into this room, don't enter into this room, don't enter into that room, please, 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 don't enter into this room. The man that entered there and his clique, the army, what happened to him is something that you will never believe. That's to show you that there is mystery that surrounds many of these ministries. Now, what I want this woman to come up with is more evidences of what she's claiming and alleging, saying that Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin and this Tompolo, they have been involved in this and that they kill cows, they use the blood, this and that. And I'm beginning to like, there is no smoke without fire, as they often say. It seems a lot is going to come out soon. You know, the one of Apostle Joseph Suleiman came out is, randy, radical attitude with women. And some people did not believe it, even with voice note and many other things coming up. This one, that they are connecting the activities in Mercyland to that of the Kingdom of Darkness. Is it a struggle between two ministries? The one of Apostle Johnson Suleiman and that of Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin. Do not forget that in this ministry of a thing, even the ones that God called and the ones that did not call, God did not call. The ones that demons called, the one that called themselves, the one that their stomach called them, the one that greed called them. They have factions, they have societies. They are always against each other. They find whatever way it is to bring each other down. And since social media is a tool that has become so powerful, they will do and undo. So we'll keep our fingers crossed to see, because there is a lot that has been said about this church and the other. Don't forget that when you're on top, you will be the topic. Even when you have nothing and you're just trying to manage, because you can feed twice a day, not even 3 times. You always have people around you who create stories, formulate stories, add 1 and 1 together and make it 5, not even 2. They will come up to talk about you. Let us keep our fingers crossed. I'm sure Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin will respond to this. And you know how it is. This platform will keep you updated. Do not forget to subscribe if you have not done so. Please do tap on the subscription button and red notification icon bell. Very important.
Oh, you're back. Like we said, we don't want to talk. Joshua, do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say to add to this video? You see? You don't have anything to say. Hi, Joshua, you have gone deaf and dumb. Hey! Hello, okay guys, thank you for watching this episode. Me too, I don't have anything to say. Comment what you think. You have listened to what the audio says. Comment what you think in the comment section and let us know. We'll reply. Let's keep the comment section engaging. Let's go back and forth. Yeah. Thank you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at me. Follow me on Instagram and follow us on social media. I'm just case you guys question everything because normal is boring.
Please share this video.